Rudolph, be careful, won't you?
Be careful of what?
I can't say. But think what your life means to the people of Ruritania.
Here's a letter for you, from the writing. I think it's from a woman. I also have some important news.
What is it?
We now know that the king's at the castle of Zenda.
How do you know this?
We asked where the rest of the 6 men were, and found out that they are all there at the castle. Lauengram, Craftston and young Rupert Hunza, the 3 biggest criminals in Mauritania.
Do you think the king's definitely there?
Almost certainly. The 3 men are always at the castle, and people say the drawbridge is nearly always kept up. That is not normal. No one goes into the building without the permission of Rupert or Michael.
Then I must go to Zenda.
That wouldn't be a good idea.
If not today, then soon. I must go there.
You'll probably stay there forever if you do. What's worrying you, Resendal?
Tell me, Sapt, why is it that wherever I go in the capital, I'm followed by 6 people?
Because I've ordered them to follow you.
But why?
It would be very useful for Michael if you disappeared. And if you disappear, the game's over.
I don't need such help. I can look after myself.
Die get, Bursen and Descherdern Strahl saw, and any one of them could catch you easily. So, what's that letter?
If the king wants to know something important, please do what I ask. At the end of New Avenue, there is a house in a large garden. There is a wall around the garden with a gate at the back. At midnight tonight, go through the gate where you will see a statue of a horse, turn right and walk 20 meters. There you will find 6 steps up to a summer house. Go into the summer house and someone will tell you something very important about your life. But you must be alone. If you do not come, your life will be in danger. I am a loyal friend to you. Do not show this letter to anyone, or it will put a woman in great danger. Michael will punish me.
Yes, and Michael can also write a very good letter.
If you do not believe me, ask Colonel Sapt.
What?
Ask him what woman has been a guest of the Duke. Ask if her name begins with A. It must be Antoinette de Maubon.
How do you know? I've heard that she came to Ruritania with her servants as a guest of Michael. People say she had a great argument with Michael, and now she's staying somewhere in Strelsaw.
So she could be useful to us.
Perhaps she would be useful if she had information about Michael. However, I believe that Michael wrote that letter.
So do I, but I'm not certain. I'll go to the house tonight.
No, you mustn't. Let me go instead.
You can come too, but you must wait outside the gate when I go in alone.
I don't believe this woman and you're mad to go.
I believe this woman, and I will go. Either I go to the house, or I go back to England. We don't have much time. Every day we leave the king imprisoned there's more danger. We must move quickly.
I'll wait for you here, outside the gate. Good luck.
We have little time. Listen. I know who you are and I know you're not the king. You're Mr. Resendal. I wrote that letter to you at the Duke's orders. In 20 minutes, 3 men will be here to kill you.
Or I'll kill them. I suppose they're 3 of the Duke's 6 men.
Yes, you must leave here before they arrive, so listen carefully. The plan is to kill you and to take your body into the old town. It'll be found and Michael will arrest Colonel Sept and Captain Fritz von Tarlenheim for murdering you. Then a messenger will be sent to Zenda and the real king will be murdered too. The Duke will then become king. Do you understand?
Oh, yes, I understand. It's a clever plan. But why are you helping me?
I don't like to see people being killed. Now go. But remember, you're never safe in the city. You have guards following you, don't you? Well, Michael's men are following them. If you're alone, then you'll die? Now go quietly this way past the summer house for about 100 meters. There you'll find a ladder against the wall. Climb it and run as fast as you can.
And what will you do?
I also have a game to play. I'll tell the Duke's men that you never came. If the Duke doesn't find out what I've done, we may meet again.
Thank you. You've helped the king tonight. But before I go, tell me something, do you know where he is in the castle?
Yes, I do know. Inside the castle there's a door on the right, and behind that, but listen. They're here. It's too late for you to escape.
Are you in there, Mr. Resendal? We want to make you an offer. Will you let us in?
Do not trust them.
Stand outside and talk. I won't let you in.
That's a good idea.
Is that Mr. Descartes?
Our names are not important. We can offer you a safe journey to the border and 50,000 English pounds.
That sounds a generous offer. Give me a minute to think. Move back. I have an idea. Gentlemen, I'd like to accept your kind offer. Perhaps you can open the door for me.
Why don't you open the door yourself?
Very well, but it opens outwards. You'll need to step back or the door will hit you. I can't open it.
Then I will open it.
Sap. It's me, let's go.
You're safe.
I have a fine story to tell you about a table.
This is the latest report from the Chief of Police. Some interesting things have been happening this morning. The police report says that the Duke of Strelsa left the capital by the road to Zenda. An hour later, he was followed by De Get, Bersen and Deschard, who had a bandage around his arm. Finally, listen to this. The people of the capital are not happy that the king has yet to marry the princess. Some people say that if they do not marry soon, it would be better if the princess married the Duke of Strelsa. However, the king is having a ball tonight for the princess.
I don't know anything about a ball.
Oh, it has all been prepared by me. Listen, you must ask the princess to marry you tonight.
I can't do that. It wouldn't be fair to the princess.
You've been king for a few weeks now. Everyone says you've done a very good job. I'm very pleased for you.
You know, someone once said to me, a person who has a position in society has responsibilities. Recently I've realized how true this is.
Haven't you always thought that?
No, when I was younger, I didn't think I needed to worry about society. I thought that was someone else's job.
But you always knew that you would become king. How could you think that was someone else's job?
Oh. Flavia. There's something you should know. I'm not really.
I apologize, but there's someone who wants to see you, sir.
Do you realize that everyone really thinks I'm the king, even the princess? I could even arrange for the duke and the real king to be killed.
This is all true, so you do such a thing.
Of course not. I shouldn't be here, pretending to be anything. It isn't fair for the people of Ruritania, and it isn't fair for the princess, either. We can't wait any longer. We must go to Zenda and rescue the king.
You're a good man.
I had received 2 letters. One was from Michael, who had invited me to visit Zenda. I don't know who this one's from.
You do not know me, but I do not want you to fall into the power of the Duke. Do not accept any invitation from him, and do not go anywhere without many guards. Show this letter, if you can, to the leader of Ruritania.
Why does it say the leader and not the king?
You must do as the letter says. I'll order guards to watch you.
Do you know who sent this?
A friend of mine. Today you must say you're ill, so you can't go to Zenda.
So you don't mind making Michael angry?
I don't mind anything if you're safe.
Your command, sir.
Marshal. You must promise that you'll protect Princess Flavia from the Duke. As you know, his mother was not royal, and he can only legally become king if he marries the princess.
I promise.
Now I'll write down what I've just said. But my finger still hurts.
Yes, sir. The writing's a little different from your usual. I hope people know it's a real order from the king.
I trust you.
The princess will be safe with me.
Sapt. Fritz. Get ready to go to Zenda. I should go to tell Princess Flavia.